Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Churchill Downs here on a Thursday. It is May the 4th, 2017. You're going to look at the stakes races on today's program from Churchill, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kit 5 for more selections for race courses around the world. Stakes races I'll be looking at are races 9 and 10. But before I get on to that also, tomorrow my Oaks and Derby previews will be up, hopefully, definitely the Oaks preview. But check that out here on YouTube. Going to be a great weekend of racing from Churchill. But we have races 9 and 10 to look at from Churchill on this Thursday program. I think they call it like Thurby, like TH Irby, or that I think that's what they call it today. It's I think it's like cheap man's or the poor man's Derby day, and they draw usually good crowds up for a Thursday afternoon today at Churchill. So it's going to be a nice day. So two very nice races. So let's get on to it. The ninth race from Churchill is the opening verse stakes per $65,000. It's for 3-year-olds and upwards. Field of 13 horses going the distance of ground of 1,600 meters for international viewers, or 1 mile on the turf course. And I show this diagram. It gives me a second to look down at my notes, so just bear with me. My top pick of this one, I like the 4 horse, number 4, Black Sea. I'm going to go 4, 5, 10, 13 in the superfecta. 4, 5, 10, 13 in the superfecta, straight 10-cent super. Today's the last day until next week. You get to play 10-cent supers at Churchill, so take advantage of it. But my top pick, number 4, Black Sea. Florent Jou is on this Chad Brown trained 4-year-old colt at a Dubai destination, getting Lasix for the first time. It's also this horse's first start stateside, but most recently on the 17th of September, this horse's last start in France at Maison Lafitte, a mile and a quarter, 2,000 meters in the Prix du Lait Orange. This horse finished 4th by 1/4 lengths that day behind Sky Kingdom, who was a very nice horse in France. This horse, didn't break that well, sat back early, closed up a tiny bit at the end, but the close up wasn't so much. It wasn't his day to win. It was a very tough Group 3. Start before July 27th at Vichy. But before I get onto that race, did you know during World War II, Vichy was the capital of the freed France? The southern portion, the north, was of course occupied by the Nazis. Marshal Pétain was the leader of the Vichy government. But back to this race, July 27th at Vichy, mile and a quarter, 2,000 meters in the Grande Vichy. This horse finished second by 3/4 of a length that day. He sat, just off the pace that day, and was really closing up well, but just missed. I think a mile and a quarter would really suit this horse. But Maxime Guyon rode a decent race that day, and then at Franville in Sweden, June the 12th in the Swiss Derby. Couldn't find the replay for this race. I can find the replays for the French races on a website called France Gallop. It's a free website. Go sign up for it. It's great information there. But couldn't find the Swiss replays. According to the running line, he finished second by 2.5 lengths, and the running line says no match for winner. So the winner, who was Kid Menver, ran better, I guess. But he finished second there as a 90 cents a dollar favorite. But, it was his first start off a layoff. Start for March 24th of Saint-Cloud, mile 5/16 in the Prix-François Mathieu Stakes. Horse won by 3/4 length, 90 cents a dollar, easy victory. Really quickened up well. He's had some very nice races under his belt in some very strong group quality races. Stepping down in class here today, I think he should have a very good run. So to recap my bets for the ninth from Churchill, it's the opening verse stakes. Gonna go with the 4 horse Black Sea. Gonna go 4, 5, 10, 13 of the tricast of the trifecta. So now let's get on to race number 10. 10th race is featured actually on today's program from Churchill. It's the Kentucky Juvenile. Purse $100,000. It's for 2-year-olds. Field of 10 2-year-olds, including part of entry 1A, going the distance of ground of 1,000 meters or 5 furlongs on the turf course. 5 furlongs. And my top pick in this one, I like the 1 horse, the Wesley Ward horse, Mick Erin. I'm gonna go 1A 8 4 3 in the superfecta 8. So 1 1A 8 4-3 in the superfecta. But my top pick, number 1, McErin, 2-1, gets Julio Garcia up, 2-year-old colt at a trap shot. This horse is coming off a very nice victory at Keelan a few weeks ago. 4.5 furlongs, April 12th, in main special weight for 58. Horse won by 7.5 lengths. Broke really, broke badly to a point because he got bumped, but after that he really took off out of the gate, sprinted out of there, went straight to the lead and kept opening up. Easy victory in that field. That was his only offering in a race, but since then he's worked out. April 28th at Keelan, 4 furlongs, 48-3, the 9th best workout of 44. He's been training out good. I like this horse here along with the other part of an entry 1A, Happy Like a Fool, 2-1, Julio Garcia. Again, Garcia is going to have to pick one of these horses, or one of them's most likely to scratch. But this horse is 2-year-old filly out of Distorted Humor. She also had a very nice race at Keelan, April 9th, 4.5 furlongs, main special weight for 56. Horse won by 4 lengths that day. It was a little bit wide that day, but really had a great turn of foot in the stretch. Just a great victory. Since then, this horse had a workout about 2 weeks ago at Keelan, 4 furlongs, 49 flat, the 4th best workout, 26. So this horse has been training well after the race. Ran well in a race. She should have a very good run, so I'll use her as top pick. So to recap my bets for the 10th from Churchill, it's the Kentucky Juvenile. Going to go with the 1 and the 1A horses top pick. Going to go 1, 8, 4, 3 in the superfecta. So good luck to all, and follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.